Max Verstappen has hinted at some flexibility regarding his future with Red Bull. The three-time world champion may soon consider a change if the ongoing challenges faced by the Austrian team persist. This speculation has been fueled by recent comments from Helmut Marko, suggesting that a departure could be on the horizon sooner than anticipated. With Red Bull struggling to secure victories for 8 consecutive weekends, questions arise about Verstappen's continued presence with the team. Despite having a contract in place until 2028, the pressure mounts as issues with the car became evident after the IMSA, prompting warnings that their era of dominance could be drawing to a close. Although he clinched wins in Canada and Spain and led much of the Austrian race until contact with Norris, the lack of consistent performance has raised concerns among the engineers. Marko pointed out that the dominance of the RB20 is declining, indicating a severe misdirection in the team's development this season. The future of Verstappen at Red Bull hinges significantly on whether they can rectify these performance issues. Marko, who shares a close relationship with Verstappen and his family, hinted at the possibility of the three-time champion leaving if the team's circumstances do not improve. He emphasized that the risk of Max departing is real. Unlike drivers driven by record-breaking ambitions like Michael Schumacher or Lewis Hamilton, Verstappen prioritizes winning and the right team environment. If Red Bull fails to provide that, he may leave at any moment, demonstrating his decisive nature. The ongoing situation with the FIA has only compounded the challenges, as Verstappen has expressed that factors detracting from the enjoyment of the sport will weigh heavily on his decision to stay, not only with Red Bull, but in Formula One altogether. The current turmoil at Red Bull, particularly surrounding penalties related to a swearing incident, has made the atmosphere even more charged. Notably, several high-profile engineers have departed from the team recently, and Verstappen previously warned that such a scenario could unfold if Christian Horner remained at the helm. The decision to retain Horner amidst internal power struggles led engineers like Newey, Wheatley, and Corton to seek opportunities elsewhere, suggesting serious underlying issues within Red Bull. Additionally, the team has seemingly lost their competitive edge with the car, a sentiment echoed by Verstappen himself. He firmly stated that while he can compete with the RB20, it doesn't necessarily mean the car feels right. Expectations are high for the upgrades to make a significant impact, but if these enhancements fail to deliver, Verstappen's championship prospects could be jeopardized. Rivals like McLaren, Ferrari, and Mercedes are also rolling out their upgrades, complicating the challenge for Red Bull to maximize their car's potential. The resurfacing of the circuit only adds to the difficulties of extracting optimal performance. Marko has also shed light on the conditions under which Verstappen signed his contract with Red Bull, indicating that if the car fails to perform, the three-time champion can explore exit options. Marko elaborated that many top drivers, including Verstappen, have performance-related exit clauses in their contracts. This means that if Red Bull cannot supply him with a car capable of competing for top positions, leaving could become a serious consideration. Verstappen is known for being straightforward and serious about his ambitions when he discusses important matters. His words should be taken at face value. He addressed his current contractual situation, expressing a desire to see it through to the end. However, he acknowledged that 2028 is a long way off and not on his mind right now. He emphasized the importance of evaluating the new regulations and assessing the enjoyment of racing before making future decisions. Verstappen expressed that he is not rushing into thoughts about a new contract, as he wants to observe how the coming seasons unfold. While there has been interest from Mercedes regarding his services, team principal Toto Wolff has dismissed these rumors, suggesting that they stem from a flirtation while committed to their current driver lineup. This situation leaves Verstappen at a crossroads. He can choose to help Red Bull regain its former glory or potentially align with Aston Martin's ambitions, collaborating with renowned figures like Newey and Honda starting in 2026. While it may seem premature to say Verstappen is unhappy with Red Bull, the interplay between the car's performance and the engineer's ability to rectify issues will play a crucial role in his decision to stay. The promise of new wind tunnel facilities may entice Verstappen towards a team like Aston Martin. He has noted that while the wind tunnel previously met expectations, it now appears to be a limiting factor at Milton Keynes. The speculation surrounding changes in 2025 suggests a possible transition towards a post-Verstappen era, especially considering Marko's push for younger talent to replace Perez. If these young drivers can demonstrate their potential, Red Bull might feel more secure about their future without Verstappen than previously anticipated. Furthermore, Marco has commented on the recent developments at Aston Martin, highlighting their transformation into a serious competitor by bringing in key personnel like Newey and Honda. Their state-of-the-art facilities are set to come online soon, capturing Verstappen's attention. Marco commented that Verstappen thrives in environments where he can win. With Aston Martin investing in a cutting-edge factory, commissioning a new wind tunnel next year, and preparing to run Honda engines, the pieces are aligning. Marco observed that Verstappen knows he has the potential to secure titles with Aston Martin if they can clinch the 2024 championship. However, Red Bull underestimated the competitive resurgence of McLaren, who have rapidly closed the gap in the Constructors' Championship. With consistent threats from Ferrari and Mercedes drivers in the upcoming races, Verstappen's championship defense could be disrupted. The MCL38's performance has impressed, and Verstappen acknowledges that McLaren is currently the team to beat. He noted that their car issues are not easily solvable in a matter of weeks. Verstappen mentioned that they have felt improvement since Baku and believe they are moving in the right direction, although it will take time to fully recover. It's not something that can be turned around in just a week or two, but he feels optimistic about the progress made in Baku. With all this information, it raises the question: do you think Red Bull will lose Verstappen to Aston Martin in the near future? If so, would this be a beneficial move for all parties involved? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and after that, make sure to check out the video appearing on your screen right now. As the season progresses, it's evident that Verstappen's current situation with Red Bull is becoming increasingly complex. While the team has historically been a powerhouse in Formula One, the recent decline in performance has raised eyebrows among fans and experts alike. This ongoing struggle may have far-reaching consequences, not just for the team but also for Verstappen's aspirations for success. If the RB20 continues to falter and the necessary adjustments fail to materialize, it could push the three-time champion to re-evaluate his future in the sport. The competitive landscape is changing rapidly, and teams like Aston Martin are making significant strides, bolstered by strategic hires and new technologies. With the wind tunnel upgrades set to be operational soon, Aston Martin is positioning itself as a serious contender, which could lure Verstappen into considering a switch. Verstappen's competitive nature means he will be watching closely as the developments at Aston Martin unfold. With new facilities and a commitment to improvement, the team is creating an environment that might appeal to him. Marco's comments hinting at potential changes within Red Bull and the impending challenges for the team underscore the urgency of the situation. If Verstappen senses that his chances of winning titles are diminishing, he may decide that aligning with a team like Aston Martin, which shows promise for future success, is a more strategic move. The dynamics of Formula One are shifting, and Verstappen must navigate these changes carefully to secure his legacy. Meanwhile, Red Bull's internal structure is also under scrutiny. The departures of key engineers and staff have raised questions about the team's direction and stability. As new talent emerges within the organization, the pressure mounts on current drivers including Perez to deliver results. Marco's intentions to promote young talent highlight a potential shift in focus for Red Bull, which could be a double-edged sword for Verstappen. On one hand, he could benefit from fresh ideas and innovations. On the other, increased competition within the team may complicate his status as the lead driver. It's a delicate balance, and the next few races will be crucial for determining the trajectory of Red Bull and Verstappen's future. As the competition heats up, the clock is ticking for Red Bull to find solutions. Verstappen has made it clear that he thrives on success and that the environment must foster his ambitions. If the team cannot provide a competitive car, he will inevitably consider other options. Aston Martin's evolution, coupled with the legacy of success associated with Newey and Honda, is undoubtedly on his radar. For Verstappen, the thrill of winning and being part of a progressive team is paramount. The next few months could see significant shifts in the paddock as contracts come into play and teams vie for the best talent. Verstappen's loyalty to Red Bull has been unwavering, but even the most dedicated drivers must assess their futures in light of performance and potential. The current season is rife with uncertainties, and every decision could shape the landscape of Formula One for years to come. As the championship races unfold, the eyes of fans and analysts will be glued to Verstappen's every move, contemplating whether he will remain with Red Bull or chart a new course with a rival team. His future may hinge on the next few races, making this an exhilarating yet precarious time for the young champion. In conclusion, Verstappen's journey with Red Bull could be approaching a pivotal moment. As tensions rise and performance gaps widen, the prospect of change looms large. Will he choose to remain and help steer Red Bull back to its former glory, or will he seek new horizons with Aston Martin or another team? The unfolding drama promises to keep fans on the edge of their seats. What are your thoughts on Verstappen's future? Could a move to Aston Martin be the fresh start he needs, or is Red Bull still the best place for him to achieve greatness? Share your opinions in the comments, and don't forget to watch the next video popping up on your screen right now. As we look ahead, the dynamics in the paddock are set to evolve rapidly. The upcoming races will serve as a litmus test for both Red Bull and Verstappen. Every lap will be scrutinized, and the performance of the RB20 will be under the microscope. If the car's capabilities do not align with Verstappen's expectations, it could be the tipping point that leads him to explore other avenues. The relationship between a driver and their team is intricate, and with the added pressure from rival teams making significant advancements, the stakes have never been higher. With each passing race, the urgency for Red Bull to reclaim its competitive edge grows. The challenges posed by teams like McLaren and Ferrari have not only closed the gap but also introduced an element of unpredictability to the championship. Verstappen's ability to adapt and thrive in a changing environment will be crucial. As the season unfolds, it's clear that both the team and driver are at a crossroads, where the decisions made today will resonate for years to come. In the world of Formula One, nothing is guaranteed. The thrill of racing is intertwined with uncertainty, and Verstappen's future with Red Bull hangs in the balance. His passion for winning is evident, and he understands that a successful career is defined by not just titles but also the environment in which he competes. As he contemplates his options, the allure of a new challenge at Aston Martin could prove enticing if Red Bull fails to provide the necessary support. In wrapping up, the questions surrounding Verstappen's future are more pertinent than ever. Will he remain loyal to Red Bull, helping them navigate through turbulent waters, or will he seek greener pastures? The answers may not come easily, but one thing is for sure: the motorsport world will be watching closely as the story unfolds. We invite you to share your thoughts on this captivating saga. Do you believe Verstappen will find a path forward with Red Bull, or will he choose to chart a new course? Your opinions matter, and we want to hear from you in the comments section. And as always, don't miss out on our next video. It's just a click away on your screen right now. And there you have it. The thrilling journey of Max Verstappen and the ever-evolving landscape of Formula One continue to unfold. With questions about his future hanging in the air, it's clear that both the driver and Red Bull face critical decisions ahead. Whether he stays with the team that propelled him to greatness or seeks new challenges elsewhere, one thing is certain: Verstappen's pursuit of victory will remain at the forefront of his ambitions. We appreciate you joining us on this deep dive into the world of F1. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insightful content on all things motorsport. Your support helps us bring you the latest updates and analyses, so don't miss out. We'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think lies ahead for Verstappen? Will Red Bull bounce back to reclaim their dominance, or will Aston Martin become the new powerhouse in F1? Drop your opinions in the comments below, and let's get the conversation started. Thanks for watching, and remember to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, keep the passion for racing alive, and we'll see you in the next video.